Welcome, everybody, to the Shani and Maddie Show. I'm Shani.
And I'm Maddie.
This is episode 6, and today,
we're going to be talking about
Stranger Things.
Season 5.
Season 5, and major spoiler alert. So, yes, we are going to be talking about Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yes, correct. So if you haven't seen the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things Season 5 yet, I advise you to not watch this podcast because we will be talking about it in extensive detail.
Yes, and in case no one noticed, we are in costume.
Yes, we are. I am Robin.
I'm Dustin.
A very shitty fucking dollar store Dustin.
Yeah, honestly, it's the best I could do with 5 minutes notice. I grabbed just a black curly wig, slapped on the fucking Stranger Things hat, some rings, a child-sized Hellfire t-shirt.
That's cutting off your circulation.
It is. So if I start to turn blue, just cut off the shirt.
Okay.
Okay. So where do we even start?
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Let's talk about maybe some of the things that happened in season 4 before what is happening in season 5 to give everyone a little recap.
Okay, and you're going to lead me through this so that
Yes, I am.
I stay on track.
Yes.
Okay.
So, at the end of season 4, it was revealed that Vecna is 001, aka Henry Creel.
Yes.
And that was a dude that killed his entire family and blah, 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 blah. And Vecna's obviously big bad guy. 11 vanished him to the Upside Down, thinking that she killed him back in 1979.
Oh, 1979.
1979, because she escaped from Hawkins' lab in 1983, the day that Will went missing, November 6th, 1983.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. Recap me, too.
Yes, this is very good recaps. Okay. So, that happens, and she isn't anywhere near Hawkins to fight Vecna because she's in fucking California with Will, Mike, Jonathan, and Argyle, while Joyce, Murray, and Hopper are in fucking Russia trying to get him from the Russian jail.
Yes.
So, she's basically fighting Vecna in her mind to try and save Max. We all know what happened to Max. She got fucking Vecna'd, and
she got fucking broken into pieces.
She did, and she did die for like a minute, but then she came back.
Because she was the fourth.
She was the fourth to open up the gates.
Right.
That was Vecna's whole plan in the beginning.
Right.
Was to open up 4 gates, and the 4 gates opened at the death sites of the people that he killed. So there was Chrissy, there was the newspaper kid, there was the jock, and then there was Max.
Yes, even though she was dead for
a minute.
Yeah.
And then 11 somehow fucking brings her consciousness back. I don't, that's the first time she's ever done that. I don't know if that's going to be fucking explained in season 5. So far, it hasn't been.
Couldn't do that with fucking Eddie?
We'll get there. So, obviously, last season, Eddie Munson died. He died trying to save Dustin and give Steve, Robin, and Nancy more time in the Creel house by fighting off the demo bats.
Right.
To which he succumbed to.
Unfortunately.
It was supposed to be very, very sad.
It was supposed to be his year. It fucking wasn't, buddy.
It was supposed to be his year. Anyways, so Max is in a coma. Vecna fell out the Creel house window and disappeared, I guess.
Basically, I think he went into hiding for
he went into hiding
for a reason.
Yes.
Right?
He went into hiding, and then the last scene from episode or the last episode of season 4, the Upside Down was kind of bleeding into Hawkins, which that also wasn't really touched on in season 5 either.
I think that's because they closed it up with their metal Band-Aid. So what was bleeding through just dissipated and stayed in the Upside Down.
But that's still, it doesn't make no fucking sense, though.
Well, apparently all of our questions are going to be answered.
Well, they fucking better be, because there's a lot of things that still just don't make fucking sense.
Yes, but we have had some clarification on some things.
Because
season 5 starts with a flashback.
Yes, okay. So, once season 4 ended, major cliffhanger. Season 5 begins with a flashback of Will in the Upside Down when he was taken initially. And I think
Right.
the flashback was November 12th or November 13th of 1983. He disappeared on November 6th of 1983. So he had already been
It was
hiding
the
out.
12th, yeah.
So he was already hiding out in the Upside Down for like a week,
Yeah.
right? And we never really knew what happened to Will in the Upside Down in season 1 because
They never talked about it. Well, and he didn't talk about it.
No. And like it was always a mystery. Like everyone always thought that he was just hiding. No, this motherfucker was going crazy. He was climbing trees, he was shooting demogorgons, he was fucking shit up.
And then, in the flashback, he got caught.
Yes, and it was revealed that Vecna had him the whole time.
So all the previous seasons, it was always Vecna.
Always
because
Vecna.
they thought it was like the mind flayer that was the main bad guy.
No, but listen to this. Here's another theory.
Oh, okay. I love theories.
The Mind Flayer is still the big main bad guy. Because in season 4, and I watched this yesterday,
Okay.
when Dustin was trying to figure out all of the connections to like the Demogorgons, Vecna, the Mind Flayer, blah, 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 he was like, if the Demogorgons are the Mind Flayer's soldiers, Vecna is the Mind Flayer's 5-star general. So Vecna is still working for the Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Which also brings me to some of my other points later. But that's
Okay.
episode 3 we'll talk about.
Okay.
Right now, episode 1 of season
Season
5. It's called The Crawl. All right?
So now we also have to touch on the fact that the military has quarantined the whole town,
Yeah.
and there's an area that is all fenced off, obviously where there's the gate
Yes.
that nobody can get into. And what kills me is the fact that the whole town is oblivious to what has happened the last
Yeah. Like
in
everyone
that time, the last 4 years.
everyone still thinks it was a fucking goddamn earthquake. Why do you think the military is there? If it was still an earthquake, are you guys fucking stupid in Hawkins or something? Like, what is going on?
I don't know.
Forgive me, I still have a little bit of a cough. So, after the whole flashback of Will in the Upside Down and reveals that it was Vecna the whole time, we start off with...
Is
forget
11 running and doing her training?
Yeah, 11's doing her training because the military is looking for her. And it's
Yes.
later revealed that the military thinks that 11 has done all of this. The military has no fucking idea that Vecna exists.
I think that's the impression we're getting. But they have to know that Vecna and the Demogorgons exist. But the thing is right now, when they're in the Upside Down, they're not in there.
Yeah, but how would they know that Vecna exists if he's never shown himself up until the time that he came out of the gate in episode 4?
Right, yeah.
Because
Well, there's more to that head lady doctor.
there
What-
is
what's
Dr.
her-
K.
Dr. K.
Dr. K. There's more to her.
There's more to her than meets the eye. She knows what I think 11's capabilities are. She knows about all the testing. I think she knows about Vecna.
I
because-
don't think
well,
the
okay,
military knows about Vecna.
Okay, maybe not, but she's got that monster snaky slimy thing in a cage.
Yes, and that is not a Demogorgon, nor is it a Demodog.
No, but
What is it?
It's something that she
Oh,
has
no.
caught.
It's probably part of the vines,
Oh, maybe
the
because she
the
says
hive mind system.
they react to hot or cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you remember in season 4, when the whole gang is in the Upside Down, everything is covered in vines.
And they can't touch them because that
It
activates
alerts.
Vecna.
It alerts Vecna.
Right?
So tell me this: the military base that they have set up in the Upside Down in season 5, how come none of it is covered in those vines?
Well, but how come there's no Demobats, Demogorgons?
It's the wall.
Exactly.
So
They're hiding.
So there's a gigantic wall that we learned that is in the Upside Down.
It looks like a bunch of big fat pimples.
It reminds me of Attack on Titan.
Only it's not a wall made of titans. It's a
Wall made of
goobly goop
of
and,
goobly goop.
and just gross stuff.
Yes, and no matter what anyone does, whether 11 tried, she couldn't get through it. I don't think it's not shown that the military has necessarily tried to get through the wall, but I'm sure they know of the wall, and obviously they can't get through it because it's still there.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I think we maybe touch on my least favorite character of this season.
Ugh, yeah. Man.
I really hope Dustin gets his head out of his ass.
Me too.
I get that you lost your best friend a year and a half ago, and he's just so rude to Steve, who was his original best friend.
Yeah, but
He's
also,
kind of an ass to everybody else too, but so much harder on Steve.
But also, it just seems that no one gives a fuck about Eddie's death anymore. Like, Dustin's the only one that supposedly goes to his grave still to clean it and make sure and, like, just go there and, like, hang out with him. It's like the rest of the people that were in Hellfire Club didn't give a fuck about Eddie's death. And also, like, they left his body in the Upside Down.
And it's not there anymore.
Because, like, yes, they have a grave for him, but I don't think his body's in there.
His body's not in the grave.
No.
We're still hoping his body is
Somewhere
with
else.
Vecna, or...
And we'll get into that later with theories.
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, Dustin is just a big, fat, major asshole.
Yeah.
And, like, yes, he is grieving still, and obviously Eddie's death really, really fucked him up in numerous ways. But Eddie also was the one that taught him that he didn't have to change who he was to be, like, loved and appreciated by people.
But yet here we are. He has changed.
He has, yes.
And he needs to snap out of it, and I hope he fucking does.
Well, apparently his friendship with Steve does get
Gets back on track?
It gets back on track,
I mean,
apparently. But that's the question. Why does it get back on track?
Steve
What
shared
happens?
his hair care routine with Dustin. Like,
Yes,
come on.
he did.
The Farrah Fawcett spray, 3 pumps. Like,
When your hair's still damp?
when not wet, it's got to be damp.
It's got to be damp.
Yes. Oh, I mean, my mind's racing right now.
So many things. So, yeah, Dustin's just a big fat asshole. Steve and Robin are working at the radio place, and Robin has a show, Rockin' Robin.
And that's how they get messages to everybody else.
Yeah,
as
discreetly.
Yes, coded messages as to what they're doing and when they're doing. And the crawl is
when Hopper goes into the Upside Down.
right when
To try and look for Vecna.
because there's literal tunnels underneath the whole town that the military doesn't know about.
No, but these tunnels were there in season 2.
Okay, yeah. See, like I did rewatch everything, but there's so much information.
I'm
right?
pretty sure these are the same tunnels in season 2.
So that's how they get in. They do the crawl and they go wherever they need to go, and they have to make sure the military doesn't know they're in there.
Exactly, because that's the only way to get into the Upside Down.
Yeah.
And Hopper's going in there
Yes.
by himself to try and look
Because
for Vecna.
they have like a whole map. Like they've done their work. They got a whole map of all the sections and whatever that they've checked because they're looking for Vecna.
Yes.
Because 11, like this bitch can pull a fucking Wonder Woman and jump over a bus.
Yeah, with her training tactics.
Like she's gotten so much stronger.
Yeah, barely any nosebleed too.
But apparently her battery rejuvenation is Gatorade.
Gatorade and food. Yeah.
Just, okay, anything maybe with a lot of electrolytes.
Probably. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's got to stay, like, energized.
And I will say costumes for this season so far, in the first 4 episodes, 11 has worn the same outfit the whole time.
Yeah, her outfit, though, is inspired by Josh Brolin and The Goonies.
Yes, with the shorts over the sweats.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. I mean, honestly, icon. Like, I think that's a great outfit. I would wear that.
It makes me want to watch The Goonies again.
I don't remember the last time I saw The Goonies. I was just saying we need to watch that.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I got a burp.
Oh, okay. Fabulous. So they're doing the crawl, and Dustin is supposed to be like the main guy that helps Steve with the crawl because Dustin knows how to work the radio in the car, right?
Because they're tracking Hopper in the Upside Down
And driving at the same time.
They're in the real world, but they have to track him, and he's got a tracking device, and they have to track him because they can't lose him.
Exactly, because if they lose him, he's fucked and he's not coming out.
That's right.
So Dustin doesn't show up to the crawl because he was at Eddie's grave, and the fucking bullies go there and they like beat him the fuck up. Fabulous. But also, this was something that I was wondering about in the first episode. Remember when they're in the cabin and Hopper goes to his wall and he opens up a secret compartment and he grabs a bag, and it's just like very ominous. You don't know what that bag is, right?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he goes to the wall.
Okay.
Because 11 is like, let me come. And he's like, no, you can't come. It's too dangerous. And Hopper goes over to his wall once he's alone, and he opens up the secret compartment, and he grabs out a bag. And then he just stares at the bag, and then he brings it with him. And you're left wondering, what the fuck is this bag? And I thought that wasn't answered. Because they did answer it very discreetly. It was the dynamite that he strapped to his body.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, and let's get into the fact that you have heard somewhere that 5 people die.
I heard that, but I don't know.
Right. So
It could be a little internet rumor.
it could be, but but I think we can assume that somebody, maybe multiple buddies, are gonna die.
I think it's gonna be Lucas.
But I think
maybe Dustin.
I think we need to talk about, because every time, when somebody gives like that heartfelt speech and you're like, oh my God, they're fucking dying. It happened with Hopper and 11. Mm-hmm. And we're like, oh no. It's like, he's saying like, I'm so proud of you, and no matter what happens, and we're both like, no fucking way. Like, no.
No, but they're not going to touch Hopper. Like, he can't die because he was already presumed dead in season 3. They're not going to do that again.
Okay, but then Joyce is going up against the Demogorgon, and we're like, oh, fuck, no, not Joyce.
Right.
Right? But then, previous to that, we've got fucking Karen and Ted.
Oh, my God. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's episode 2.
Oh, is it episode 2?
That's episode 2.
Okay, we only got an hour.
That's okay. We're still getting into this.
Okay.
So, Dustin doesn't show up to the crawl because he got beat up.
Right, so he's just in a corner somewhere bleeding.
He's just in a corner somewhere bleeding. And at the end of episode 1, I believe, Hopper is like radioing to them, and he's like, something's wrong. And that's when the Demogorgons finally show up in the Upside Down.
Right.
Yeah. So then they're like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Episode 2. Okay, let's talk about episode 2 now. Because I think we got out all of like the important stuff in episode 1. It was a great introduction episode. I don't think anything like necessarily really crazy happened. Oh, and Holly was talking to Mr. Whatsit.
Oh yes, that's important.
Mr. Whatsit.
Yeah, Nancy and Mike's sister had a friend, Mr. Whatsit.
And no one could see this friend. No one could see him. Mr. Whatsit. I fucking love it. So anyways, episode 2. The Vanishing of Holly Wheeler. I'm pretty sure everybody knew that's what episode 2 was going to be called, because it was always the vanishing of, and then it was blanked out because they didn't want to spoil it.
Right.
People were always like conspiracizing. I don't think that's a word. That it was going to be her that was vanishing. So Holly is being targeted by Vecna. Mr. Whatsit is Vecna. That is revealed at the end of episode 2.
Yeah, so now he's got 4 different names.
So now he has 4 different names. So he's Mr. Whatsit, Henry Creel, Vecna, or 1. Holy shit. How many aliases does this guy have?
Maybe there's more to come. We don't know.
Maybe there is more to come. But honestly, everything that they're doing with Mr. Whatsit, I think is fucking hilarious. We'll get into that.
Because
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So, what an amazing cold open for episode 2 with the Demogorgon coming into Holly's room. She's fighting for her fucking life.
She is a fucking fighter, I will tell you.
She is.
And like, she is shitting her pants. So we've got her dad, Ted, out in the front or the backyard golfing, like shooting balls. And then we got Karen, who is half in the fucking bag, running a bubble bath.
Well, Yeah, absolutely.
With music.
As she should, though.
Yes.
Because her husband's a fucking bum-ass bitch.
I don't understand why fucking Ted's even still around, but...
Hey, man. He's charging up those powers in that fucking lazy boy, I'll tell you that. Like, eating his fucking cheese balls.
He left the lazy boy to go and hit some golf balls.
Yeah, that's like the one productive thing that he's done.
But the thing is Holly is fighting for her life and screaming.
Karen's none the wiser.
No, and neither is fucking Ted.
No.
Nope.
So Holly somehow escapes the Demogorgon after being flung against her fucking bookshelf. Insane. She runs into the bathroom and she's like, oh my gosh, Mom, the monster's here. And she's like, oh no, sweetie, monsters aren't real. But then, holy fuck, the Demogorgon is coming. And then they start freaking out. And then they duck into the bathtub.
They've got nowhere to fucking go. So they both hold their breath and they're under the water in the tub with all the bubbles. And you can see the fucking Demogorgon like looking.
And the Demogorgon would have like went into the bathtub if it wasn't for fucking Ted coming back into the house, because he noticed that the lights were going crazy. He comes back into the house. He's like, Karen, what's going on? And then he fucking comes face to face with the Demogorgon, and he's probably like, oh fuck. And then he starts beating the fuck out of it with his golf club. But unfortunately, Ted gets fucking fucked.
And we're like, holy fuck, Ted's dead.
But he's not dead.
And then
Karen
is
fucking
the
Karen.
most kick-ass bitch. She busted her wine bottle and she is fucking stabbing the living shit out of the Demogorgon. But
that was really good.
She also got slashed.
She got slashed in the side and then slashed in the neck as well.
So we're thinking, okay, so 2 deaths, if the 5 that we heard is correct.
I can't believe they didn't die.
2 down, 3 to go. But then they're rushing them into the fucking ER.
Yeah, they're
not fucking dead.
They didn't die.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. That's also because Nancy and 11 got there in time.
Well, I mean, I would have thought they would have been dead within like about 2 or 3 minutes of being slashed like that.
Lots of blood.
But then, of course, now the Demogorgon did get Holly then after that whole interaction.
The Demogorgon did get Holly. They just missed them. And then 11 went into the Upside Down. However, the way that she got to the Wheeler's house so quickly was a big fat no-no, because she is only supposed to travel through the tunnels because the military service have cameras all over Hawkins.
Because they're looking for her.
Because they're looking for her.
Yeah.
They're looking for her and they want to take her. So, obviously, when 11 gets into the Upside Down, she finds Hopper. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God she finds Hopper.
Yeah.
And he's like, were you seen? And she was like, oh, I had my hood up in the car. Like,
Yeah,
we
okay.
had to get to the Wheeler's house immediately. And he was like, oh my fucking God, like the military probably fucking saw you on surveillance. What were you thinking? You're stupid. We don't do stupid things.
And sure enough, they checked the cameras.
And sure enough, they saw her. Yes.
Yep.
But she's in the Upside Down, which also is prime military fucking
Well, because
area.
There's a way larger military presence in the Upside Down
Yes.
than in the, we'll just call it the Right Side Up.
The Right Side Up. That's the last episode. That's what it's called. The Right Side Up.
Oh. Okay.
That's episode 8.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's episode 8. It's called The Right Side Up.
Okay, maybe I'm onto something here.
Maybe you're a fucking genius. You got your thinking cap on.
Oh!
What an asshole. I saw him do that.
Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
We were... Orange cat things.
Orange cat things.
We were having such a good time here, my little friend. And that's what he does. He's all snuggly and cuddly and then can literally bite your hand off.
And you know what? That's okay. We love him so
That's fine.
much.
You go find your brother now.
All right, so... Yeah, that's like the big thing that happens in episode 2.
Is the Wheelers.
The Wheelers.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
Holly getting taken.
Yes. And then...
Do we
I
talk
think-
about yet where she actually thinks she is?
Where Holly thinks she is?
Yes.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
And then I think the next thing that they figure out is that the Demogorgons are opening gates to these kids, and Vecna wants these kids for some reason.
Right.
And then they're like, oh my gosh, we need to figure out other kids that have been talking to Mr. What's-It.
Yes, this mystery imaginary friend.
This mystery imaginary friend. And I can't remember if this is episode 2 or episode 3. I think it's probably episode 3. So anyways, let's just skip to episode 3 because I don't really remember too much of episode 2. I think I need to rewatch it. But at the end of episode 2, Mike and Nancy talk to Karen in the hospital, and they're like, Holly's still missing. We need to know more information about this imaginary friend that she was talking to because we have a feeling of who it might be.
Right.
And Karen can't speak, so she's just writing it down, right?
Yeah.
And she is like, or Nancy's like, do you remember his name? And Karen is like, Henry. So that's when it's revealed that Mr. What's-It is Vecna.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, or was this no. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. I should have watched more of this stuff too.
We should have watched the first 4 episodes like 3 times.
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
like
because we're
an
probably
hour
missing
ago.
because we're probably missing stuff. But that's okay.
But I think we're going to touch on the major things.
The major
And
things.
I mean, I can't wait to talk about
Yeah.
Derek.
Oh, and that's episode 3, the Turnbow Trap.
Oh, right. Yes.
Derek. Oh,
Derek Turnbow.
Derek Turnbow. And I remember when, like, the posters and stuff for season 5 came out, and they were introducing new characters, and people were like, oh, this fucking Derek character, like, why are they bringing in new characters? Like, they're probably just gonna kill them off, and this kid's gonna be so fucking annoying.
Okay, but the thing is he was,
but then he
But
turned out
then-
to be the funniest little motherfucker ever.
and he literally fucking saved the day in certain,
Oh, yeah.
like the whole bathroom escape.
Oh, absolutely.
plan.
Like
he had it down.
he was fantastic. He was providing a lot of like the comedy relief.
What
which
did he always
was
say? Suck my big one?
Suck my fat one.
Suck my fat one.
Jesus, what? Hilarious. Anyways, that's episode 4.
I know,
So-
but it's still fucking funny. I love him.
I love Derek.
I
If anything
thought-
happens to Derek,
I thought this kid,
I'm gonna be
good
pissed.
God, he's so fucking stupid. But
I think mom can suck my fat one. Hilarious. I love it. Anyways, so in episode 3, that's when they realize that other kids are also talking to Mr. What's-It, and they realize this because of Will. Because of Will.
yes,
Because whenever the Demogorgon attacks or
he's
something,
close to the hive,
or he's
what they
close to
call
the
it.
hive mind,
right.
Will can see through the Demogorgon's eyes into Vecna's eyes, into the kid's eyes that he's in the minds of, if that makes any sort of... It doesn't make any sense.
If you watch it, you'll understand. If
So-
you have watched it, you'll understand.
So the only reason why they know that Derek is the next kid that is probably going to be taken by Mr. What's-It is because Will saw it through Derek's eyes, through Vecna's eyes, which I don't know. Anyways, so Will kind of saved the day at that point.
Yeah, so they had to hatch a plan
Yes.
to drug his parents
Incapacitate the entire family.
so they could take Derek.
Yes.
But they had to incapacitate him as well. So
they got
what-
Erica.
they got Erica, who was friends with Derek's sister,
Tina.
but then they weren't friends. But then,
Arch nemesis.
yeah, but then they were like, okay, Erica, like you just got to go and kiss and make up with her and to make this plan work.
And Erica's like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. And then Mike is like,
She'll
but she'll never talk to you again. And Erica's like, well, why didn't you just fucking say that?
yeah, I'm in.
I'm in. Anyways, so in order to drug the fuck out of this entire family, Robin knows where to go and get benzos. And she goes
Yes.
to the hospital with Will. And this just so happens to be the hospital that Vicky works at, which is Robin's girlfriend. And Will saw them canoodling
Yes,
in
Will saw
episode
them-
1.
Will saw them smooching, which, of course, back in the 80s,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
you had to keep that kind of stuff on the down low because people are still fucking judgmental. But
Well, I think it's
but-
worse.
but
It's getting
back then-
worse again.
you know what? I think you could probably be right. That's a whole other episode.
That is a whole other episode.
But so they were keeping it quiet. The only one that knew was Steve.
Yes,
Right?
only Steve.
Only
knew.
Steve.
Only
Because
Steve.
to be any part of the LGBTQ community back then, it was 100% frowned upon. But
Yeah.
like you said, it seems like it's starting to get bad again.
It's starting to get bad again.
And so you had to keep it hidden.
Yeah. So, anyways, Will catches them canoodling in this room in episode 1, and then he runs away, or he drops a Coke or something because he sees them kissing.
Yeah.
And then they immediately stop, and then he fucking is running because I think he was there visiting Max.
I think so.
I think so. Anyway, so that happens. So Robin and Will go to the hospital. This is episode 3. And Robin is basically like, yeah, I gotta like hide from Vicky because I'm supposed to take her to Enzo's tonight. And obviously I can't fucking take her to Enzo's because we're doing this, because this is way more important because we gotta save the
Right.
kids. So Vicky cannot see me. So then they start talking in this little room while they're waiting for Vicky to kind of like dissipate from the area. And Will is like, you could always kiss her again. And Robin was like, oh my god,
I knew it was you.
That was your fuck ass bowl cut.
Yeah.
And then she kind of starts like giving him advice, and because he's like, how do you know if someone like feels that way about you?
Yeah, I think at this point she knows that Will is more than likely gay.
She's probably putting the pieces together. If
Yeah.
he's asking all of these questions, then she's probably like, oh my god, this guy's a little gay boy with his little bowl cut. He's a little gay guy.
Yes. You know what?
What?
I have to take a quick pee-pee break. I fucking downed a bunch of water because I think I've been dizzy because I'm dehydrated. So
Okay.
I'm thinking, how much longer do we
Okay,
have?
okay,
Can I
okay.
fucking hold it? Okay, hold
I can
please.
edit this out.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So Robin is having this conversation with Will and basically piecing everything together that he's gay.
Right.
And she's trying to give him like a little bit of advice, like, listen, once you know, and then it was like an avalanche and blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. So Will is taking this information and he's fucking running with it.
Well, yeah, because she's like, there's subtle signs, there's a nudge, there's a
hand touch.
Yeah.
Whatever she says. So obviously Will is like, oh, I'm gonna test this theory out. So anyways, she gets the benzos and then they start to put their plan in motion. And Erica, she's a little sadistic fuck. I fucking love Erica.
She made a pie.
She made a pie full of these benzos to put this entire family to sleep, right?
Yeah, to knock him out.
And a lot
to
of
drug
people are comparing Erica to Dexter, which I think is really funny.
Okay.
And just seeing like all of the memes about it, I'm just like, holy fuck. I'm like, yeah, no, this is some Dexter shit. Like, Erica would love Dexter. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah, so it's all going well.
It's all going well.
Because
Like,
everyone's eating their pie.
yeah.
Except
For Tina.
yeah.
Tina doesn't want to eat her goddamn fucking pie because she doesn't want to gain weight. And Erica's like, come on, I use like low-fat creamer. I insist. I made this for you, queen.
I made this for you.
And she's like, well, why do you want me to eat it so bad? Like, do you want me to get fat because of this guy I like? And Erica's like, fuck no. Like, that man's a pussy.
yeah.
And then the parents start fucking passing out, dropping down. Derek's fucking laughing.
And then he just fucking drops on his plate.
And then he just drops on his plate, too. And then Tina is like, oh my gosh, you need to call 911, call 911. And Erica's like, I said, eat your damn fucking pie. And then fucking stabs her in the neck with a little needle.
Well,
Because she had to pass out.
but obviously Erica came prepared.
Obviously.
Just in case somebody didn't eat the pie.
Obviously.
And she had a nice little syringe. Ding.
Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah, so they
fabulous.
bagged them all up and
They bagged them all up. They chucked them out to a farm, an abandoned farm. And then they absolutely home alone to the fuck out of this house.
yeah, they did.
Fantastic. It
Because
was
they
really
knew,
nice.
They knew a Demogorgon was coming to the house to get Derek.
Yes, because
Yeah.
of Will.
Yes.
Will pulling in clutch. Both of us having a sip.
Drink, twinsies. Mine is non-alcoholic Diet Pepsi.
Mine is grape juice, alcoholic, aka wine.
A nice little rosé.
A nice little rosé.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they're doing crazy shit to this house. They have a trap set up to where Derek's room is.
Is that the one with all the nails?
With the nails. So
Yeah.
when the Demogorgon hits the wire, it fucking comes down and just
In his
smashes you in
chest.
the face.
Yeah.
Fabulous. I absolutely love it. And like just the thought and the planning that they had for this house, fantastic. And then they cut a whole gigantic fucking hole
In the floor.
in the floor and then
then-
put barbed wire underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
like-
I mean, like they were. Yeah.
They were
And then they put the
prepared.
carpet over top and nailed it down.
They were prepared.
And of course, who do they get to lure the Demogorgon?
Lucas.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That was super exciting. And then they set the Demogorgon on fire when he was in the barbed wire.
They set the Demogorgon on fire, thus affecting Will.
Right.
It affected Will.
Yes.
He started fucking seizing on the floor because Will has
Well, he's connected to all of them
and he's always going to be connected to them, which brings us to our theories later.
because when you hurt them,
You hurt
you
Will.
hurt him.
Yes, exactly. You hurt the entire hive mind.
Reminds me of a Supernatural episode
Which one?
when Charlie, her evil side, they split, and there was two of them, the good one and the evil one. But if you beat the fuck out of the evil one, you beat the fuck out of her.
I don't remember this episode.
It's good because Dean has to. Okay, anyway, Dean literally has to beat the fuck out of the bad one, and then forgets, and then she's also hurt, and he felt really bad because he was like
Aw.
a big brother to her.
Aw, and then Charlie fucking dies.
Not then, but
No,
yes.
but she does die.
Okay, anyway, different show.
Sorry, Supernatural spoilers. Charlie dies.
I'm sorry. Yes, but then there's another world where Charlie exists. Anyways,
And I checked out from there. There was too much going on.
okay.
Oh my gosh. So
So if you hurt the Demogorgons and Vecna,
Then-
you hurt Will.
then you hurt Will. So the Demogorgon is trapped in this house or whatever. The entire family is fucking their heads are covered with like potato bags.
Yeah, and they're at the abandoned
And
farm.
they're at the abandoned farm with Joyce, Robin, and Will. Right? And then the Demogorgon fucks off from the house because the Demogorgon then realizes, oh, they're not here. And then he sees through Will's eyes.
Right, because fucking Derek knocked
Because-
his pillowcase off his head.
Yeah, and then Robin was like, well, fuck, didn't he eat, like, 2 slices? Yeah, he did, and he still fucking woke up, fucking little fuck. Like, Jesus Christ.
He's got a different type of metabolism.
He has a different... Suck my fat one! Jesus Christ.
I need to make a t-shirt like that.
Yeah, suck my fat one. I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
So, the Demogorgon is coming to the abandoned farm because he realizes...
He now knows where they are.
He now knows where they are. And, of course, Derek is like, you fucking stupid-ass motherfuckers. Mr. What's-It's not gonna fucking help me suck my fat one. Or he's not gonna hurt me. Anyways, so then Derek obviously sees the fucking Demogorgon coming in.
Yeah.
And what happens?
Well, he's way up on the loft and he says, suck my big fat one.
Yeah, he's way up on the loft. Joyce is like...
That's when she's
like,
she's
fuck
gonna
off,
bite.
fuck off, fuck off.
And then Steve
Will-
and them show up in the car and knock the Demogorgon
Right.
off the hood of the car.
Right.
And then...
And then it opens up another gate to the upside down to fuck off.
Right.
And that's when Steve, Dustin, Jonathan, and Nancy are like, oh my fucking god, we need to go into the upside down and fucking chase it. Because also, this Demogorgon had a tracker in it.
Right.
That was their whole plan,
because
too.
Nancy had shot a tracker into it.
Yes,
Right.
because...
So it would lead them to Vecna or like...
Yes,
Yeah.
or where Holly was being kept. That was
Yes.
the whole plan.
Because then they did realize that he wasn't just kidnapping those two.
It was a
He
lot
was
of other kids.
Kidnapping 12.
12 of them.
12 kids.
How many numbers are on a clock?
Right.
12.
There's
That's
so
a
many
theory.
There's so many theories floating around out there right now. Oh
Holy
my god.
fuck.
I have my own theory. We'll discuss later.
Okay.
We may be here all fucking night.
We might be, honestly, I don't care how long this episode is.
I've already taken a pee break.
We're good. So, at the end of episode 3, it is revealed what Holly is doing in the Upside Down. Right?
Right.
Not necessarily the Upside Down, but what she's doing. So
where
basically,
she thinks she is.
where she thinks she is.
But she's not.
She's
there.
having a grand old fucking time in the Creel house. She's baking cakes.
She's with Mr. What's-It.
She's trying on
Henry.
dresses. She's fucking having a grand old time. Mr. What's-It is like, don't go past these woods. There's monsters over there.
Yeah,
They'll
and
come
he's
and
like,
get you.
I'm going to protect you. I'm going to bring the rest of your family here so that you're all safe.
Don't bring Derek here. He's a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
Basically.
well, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, Henry is like, okay, so I gotta go for the day, but, I'll be back. So anyways, Holly's doing her thing in the Creel house, and then she gets a knock on the door, and she is like, Derek, that better not be fucking you. She goes to the door, opens it, realizes no one's there, but she notices she has mail.
But that's because Henry said Derek was coming.
Yes.
Yes.
So Holly goes to check the mail, and it's a note. And it says, hi, Holly, I really need your help. Please meet me at this location.
And there's a map.
And there's a little map.
Yeah.
Go through the woods, blah, blah, blah. Meet me at the rocks. Right? And it's supposedly from Henry. As soon as I saw that fucking note, I knew the fuck it was not Henry. I knew it was Max.
I don't know. I was kind of dozing a little in and out for episode 3.
Right.
So I may have missed a couple of minor things.
No, I knew that note was going to be from Max. So when it was revealed at the end of episode 3 that it was Max, I was like, oh my fucking god, that's crazy. It was fucking Max. Not going to lie, I was kind of hoping a little bit that it was going to be Eddie, but it made more sense for it to be Max.
Absolutely.
Anyways, episode 4, The Sorcerer.
Yes.
Oh my god, I feel like in all of Stranger Things history, episode 4 is always iconic.
Okay, but I think it's important to mention, though, that Max is living in this cave.
We'll get there.
Or is that coming in episode 4?
That is in episode 4.
Okay, never mind. Just getting ahead a little bit.
Yes.
Keep me in check.
So,
Let's go.
Episode 4 of Stranger Things, I feel like, is always iconic. In season 4, we had Dear Billy, which was running up that hill.
Yes.
In season 3, we had this scene where they were trapping Billy in the pool sauna because that's when they realized that the Mind Flayer was inside of him. And 11 was going crazy in the locker room. That was really good. Season 2, I forget what episode 4 was with that one. And same with season 1. I haven't seen season 1 and season 2 for a really long time. I always go back and rewatch season 3, season 4.
Yeah, and I went and watched season 1 through 4 from beginning to end, but that was like a few months ago.
Anyways, so episode 4. How does it start out? Joyce fucking up the Demogorgon and Will basically being like, yeah, I can see through his fucking goddamn eyes. And then they come up with the plan that Derek was gonna go to the military base because the military had taken like all of the fucking kids in Hawkins,
Loaded them up on a bus.
Yeah. And they're just stashing them at the fucking military base.
Because at this point, they thought 11 was taking them.
Dr. K still thought that 11 was taking them.
Yes.
For some fucking reason. So anyways, 11 and Hopper are still in the Upside Down.
Yes.
They're still in the Upside Down. For some fucking reason, they decide to go into... Oh, right. We forgot about the most important part. 11's kryptonite. When she's in the Upside Down. When the military base is coming to look for her, they do this sound shit.
Oh, that whole... Yeah, and it fucks up her powers, and she's basically incapacitated and can't even move.
Exactly. So that's when Hopper is interrogating one of the guys from the military that they captured, and 11 is in his mind, and she sees a door at the military base, and behind that door is full of kryptonite. So she's like, Vecna's in there. So that's why they want to go inside the military base.
Right, because that door, only one person has access to it.
And that's Dr. K.
Right, and so 11 is...
What is he doing?
11 is assuming it's Vecna back there. That's why they can't find him.
Exactly, but also Hopper was like, this makes no sense why Vecna would be back there. You heard your kryptonite, so how would
Right.
Vecna be able to use his powers?
How would he be getting into all these kids' minds and everything else if he was back there and they had this whole sound barrier, whatever incapacitates her?
Exactly.
He wouldn't be able to use his powers. So
Exactly.
no, he's not back there, but she thinks he is.
She thinks he is, so they want to get into the military base. So that's what they start to plan to do. And 11 is like, hey, I'm going to use my fucking powers from training to hop this fence. And I'm going to time it with the lightning. And then we get a nice little 6-7 joke.
Yeah, apparently. I still don't really understand what the fuck 6-7 is.
I don't know what it is either. Dean, you are so...
He wants to be a part of the show.
And you know what? He can be. But
I mean, he's already bit my hand.
Yes.
And when he was back there, I think I probably have a couple claw marks in my neck. Thank you.
Hey, that's all right. Anyways, so 11 successfully hops the fence and gets into the military base. And then Hopper is like, wow, good job, but you scared the fuck out of me. So they get into the military base. Fantastic, amazing, beautiful. All of the kids have been taken to the military base in the right side up. And Derek...
Yes, in the right side up.
Yes.
Yes.
And Derek shows up to the military base, and they're like, what the fuck do you want here, kid? And he's like, no one's at school.
Yeah, so because they wanted to catch Derek, and now they realize they need to get all of these kids out of there, so they're going to send Derek in.
Yep.
And they've got a plan.
Yep.
Because there's
he's got a little walkie-talkie in his lunch kit.
Yeah, he's got a little walkie-talkie in his lunch kit, and they know there's a tunnel that goes underneath where they're being held in the washroom.
Yes.
And here, can we talk about the dick jokes yet?
Oh my god, yeah, the dick jokes are funny.
Right?
Those are really funny.
So before they send Derek, they're all, Robin, Joyce, who's all there? Will, Mike,
Will,
Lucas,
probably Steve,
and Lucas, and so they're talking about their plan. And Robin says, "Listen, if you guys have ever seen the movie, was it The Great Escape?
I think so.
There's 3 characters. Their names are Tom, Dick, and Harry, and they each came up with a plan for a tunnel, and they named their tunnels Tom, Dick, and Harry. And Robin then says, I like Dick.
For us, I like Dick.
Yeah. So Dick being the tunnel, but everyone's just like, and Steve especially is just kind of like, so yeah, they started with the dick jokes. And then when Lucas and Mike are in the tunnel,
yeah,
and now they know where they need to dig up underneath in the washroom, Mike says, Dick's kind of hard.
Lucas is like, we'll soften it.
I'll soften it up.
And it's really funny. I like the dick jokes. I think
it
they're
was hilarious because there was more too.
There was. I think they're quite funny.
I think they
But people on the internet are like, oh man, we waited 3 years for this shit. Guys,
okay, come
I think
on.
it's funny.
It is funny.
And
then like just fucking Derek going suck my
fat one.
dick or
suck my fat one.
Right. I mean, suck my fat dick. Suck my fat one. Yeah.
Suck my fat one. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah. So then
Love
now,
it.
I mean, so Derek is pulling his weight.
But also
He's got those kids.
But also, in the tunnels before they are starting to get the kids, Robin and Will are talking again, and she's doing this
she gave him a whole speech.
really great inspirational speech.
Because she saw
saw Will and Mike interacting, and Will gave him a little punch in the chest.
And Mike was just kind of like,
oh, okay, sure. And Robin was like, oh, Will, you poor little baby. Like,
going after something
that's
not gonna work.
That's not gonna work, no.
I mean, first of all, Will. Mike is dating Elle.
Yeah.
On what planet has he ever given you any sign that he wants to play on the same team as you?
Listen, when you are in love with someone, you're delusional.
Okay, are you speaking from experience?
Yes.
Okay. I kind of knew the answer was going to be yes. And I can also speak from experience. I haven't been in love for a very, very long fucking time. Quite frankly, I could care less to be in love ever again. He's dead. It's done. It's over with. But yes, you the wool is just pulled over your eyes.
If you are yearning for someone,
And it's
you
just
are
hard
delusional.
eyes.
You're delusional to all circumstances, to that person that you really are attracted to.
And then the other people on the outside looking in see all the red flags, the no-go flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they start piling these kids down into the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Derek's fucking whacking these kids on the head with a ruler.
What-
I really liked that. I thought it was
Well,
great.
because the lunch kid has a little hole in it.
So he can see when Joyce is
and-
like talking to him.
Right, and he just sees the red light up. And when he sees the red light, he gives the kid a little tap on the head. And they all, because he had to find out of all of the kids that the military took, he had to find out which ones were talking to Mr. Whatsit.
Yes.
Because not all of them were.
Right. So
And
he
what's
was
that bitch's name?
Ashley Klein.
Yeah, and
And she was like, "Oh, Derek's gone crazy."
yeah, but he had found everybody. Like this
He had
kid
found the kids.
This kid deserves a lot of fucking credit.
Yes.
I just thought he probably couldn't add 2 plus fucking 2.
No, but he was great.
Unless it was pieces of pie.
No, he was fantastic.
He went from, oh my god, this kid is fucking annoying, to he is a fucking superstar, because he is no longer dipshit Derek.
He's delightful, Derek.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So, as the kids are sort of going into the hole in the tunnels, they're grabbing onto the pipes and like the plumbing in the bathroom, and they start unscrewing it.
The problem was when Mike hit up, he hit one of those pipes.
That too.
So he hit one of those pipes to begin with, but then the kids grabbing onto it
Made
just
it worse.
and it started to fucking leak.
Exactly. So, obviously, they had to try and fucking contain the plumbing. So Mike and Will are up there underneath the sink trying to fucking stop it.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom, in the military base. So when kids are opening the door, they're like, "Mr. What's it?" And they're like, yeah. And they're
then they
like, just over
point,
there.
point him to the hole in the bathroom stall at the end.
Yeah, and then fucking the best scene of the season. Ashley Klein walks in, and Mike is like, "Mr. What's it?" And she looks, and there's just this little fucking kid
With his head sticking
with
out
his
of
head,
the
and
hole.
it's like, "Doo-doo!" And then he's down.
Yeah,
Fucking hilarious.
So then Ashley Klein goes and tells the fucking military guards.
But did they have to add the sound effect to his head going down?
Yes, they did.
Fuck.
It worked impeccably.
It was so good.
So now Derek gets the rest of the kids. He gets in the bathroom. He shuts
Ashley
the door.
Klein is a snitch.
Yeah, Ashley Klein is a snitch.
Fantastic.
And then they're trying to hold the door, and then they eventually get all down the hole, but not everybody makes it to where Murray is waiting to load the
Right.
kids up and
Right.
take them to a safe place.
Somewhere.
But we already know they didn't get to the safe place because
They didn't get to the safe
cue
place.
the fucking Demogorgons.
Demogorgons just ripping fucking time and space to get to all of these fucking kids, fucking up the military base.
Yeah.
The military is shooting fucking guns and shit. Guns ain't doing fuck. Like, you would
No, it's
think,
just making them angry.
You would think that by now that people, not only just in Hawkins, but like in the military base, guns aren't gonna do fucking shit to these Demogorgons. Like, are they stupid? You're firing 50 shots at the Demogorgon. It's still coming at you. What makes you think this other guy over here is gonna be able to fucking gun it down too?
Well, maybe if they asked Hopper, they would know that you can burn them to death.
They tried.
Oh wait, yeah.
They tried with Vecna when he came out of the gate, but he was like fucking.
Right, like I mean, he was just killing. The Demogorgons were stepping on people's fucking heads.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was sheer mayhem. Mike was leading the kids.
Yes, the one shot take that they did during that fight was
was great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That was an incredible one take shot, and obviously there's a lot of coordination that comes into doing a shot like that with all the stunt team, making sure everything is like timed correctly. Fantastic.
Now, at this point, had Will finally decided to quit being a pussy and stood up for himself when it came to his mother?
Sort of.
Lovejoy's.
Sort of, yeah.
But Will was just like, because him and Robin took off.
They took off.
because
that was in, I think, like episode 2.
yeah, because Will had a plan and it worked.
And and it worked. And we forgot about this too when Robin was like, "We need to go and fix the flux capacitor." That was really fucking funny too.
Right.
And then Joyce was radioing Jonathan like, "Hey,
did we get the flux capacitor fixed yet?"
And then they're like,
Jonathan's
"What?"
Just like, what?
And she's like, "Hello, flux capacitor." That was really good too. I really liked that.
Yeah, and then Joyce realized that she'd been had, and Robin and
Will, gay boy,
Will,
that
they had gone and taken off.
Yes,
But
yes.
she found them, of course.
Obviously. Anyways, and then Will was kind of like, "Listen, I'm not a fucking kid anymore. Like, let me do what I want."
Like you can't keep me in a bubble, because whatever plan they went to look after worked.
Yes. Yeah, they got some great information.
Right.
Yeah. And I think also in this season too, with Will sort of taking back his own control, that's when he could finally like let go and really what he was gonna do.
He needed to stop being afraid.
He needed to stop being afraid.
And
But
Robin's speech really helped him with that.
Made him realize that. But before we get into that, what was revealed in the Upside Down with Eleven and Hopper when they finally got to that door, because Hopper took Dr. K's key card or whatever.
Right, and knocked her out.
And Hopper was like, "I love you, Jane. I'm so proud of you." And she's like, "Fuck you," because he's got fucking dynamite on his chest, and he's ready to fucking kill himself
for this kid.
That's
really what parenting is all about.
Which is really fantastic. But think about it this way. They had done over 100 crawls at that point. Each and every single time, Hopper went prepared with that dynamite strapped to his chest, probably, in hopes that if he found Vecna, he was fucking going down with Vecna.
Right, okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So the only reason why 11 found out was because she was there that time.
Right.
Anyways, so they get to the door, and there's so many things going in my head. Obviously, I'm hoping and fucking praying that it's Eddie, but I knew it wasn't going to be Eddie.
No, it wasn't going to be Eddie.
I knew it wasn't going to be fucking Eddie. And then it's revealed that it's number 8, which is 11's sister from season 2. You thought it was going to be her mom, though.
For some reason, for a brief moment, I thought it was going to be your mom. Your mom.
Yeah. Your mom.
Your mom.
Your mom. Yeah, and that would have been cool too, but it made more sense that it was number 8.
Yes, it does. It did. 100%.
Yes. And also, let's get back into Max and Holly. So, Max has basically set up camp in the caves.
You're gonna fucking kill me again.
Why?
I have to fucking piss again.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll be back.
And we're back.
Okay, so Max and Holly, when they're talking in the cave, Max reveals that she's gone through so many memories through Vecna's mind, because she's basically trapped in Vecna's mind.
And she's trying to find the way out.
And she almost did find the way out. But the tape stopped, and Lucas couldn't turn it back on in time, I guess. And then Vecna found her. So, as she's still running away from Vecna, running through all of his memories and all of this, she finally gets to this cave, and when she goes inside the cave, he stops, and he won't go in that cave.
And he looks terrified.
He looks fucking terrified.
That's important.
He looks terrified of this cave, and I haven't seen the Stranger Things play, but apparently it connects to the play.
Okay.
That's where Henry first went to Dimension X, and his blood got altered, and that's where he met the Mind Flayer for the first time.
Okay, so this is a play.
The play is canon to the story, though, to Henry's story.
Well, Jesus Christ.
I know, but I haven't seen the play, but this is what I've heard from watching videos.
Okay.
So the reason why he's terrified to go into that cave is because that's the cave where, I don't fucking know, the Mind Flayer, like, fucked him up or something.
Well, perhaps
Anyways,
in the next 3-4 episodes, they'll explain that to
But
us.
there is a lot more information in the play.
Right.
But, yeah. Anyways, so Max is safe in the cave. She will not be caught by Vecna in that cave because he refuses to go in there, which is why Holly isn't. That's what she had to get Holly in there to save Holly from Vecna. But Holly needs to go back to the Creel house
to make the plan work.
So that's that. Anyways, that's pretty much all we know of Max's storyline at the moment.
But I think it's important that, I don't know if you mentioned this, that they're not physically in this place.
They're not.
They're there in their mind, because where they're physically at is
what we think is behind the wall.
They're behind what we think, that they're behind the wall, and they're with that thing sucking on their face.
Well, that thing is sucking on their face because Will saw it, but Will doesn't know, or anyone doesn't know, where those kids are being held right now. But
in their mind, they're like, Holly was with Mr. What's-It.
It's Mr. Happy Time.
Yeah, but that's Vecna fucking with their heads.
Yeah.
And Max is in her own little happy cave in her mind.
Yes.
Not physically there, because Max is physically in a hospital bed in a coma.
Right.
And Holly, with the other kids now, is in a fucking Vecna cave. Getting some kind of shit sucked or put into her.
Vecna is a pedophile this season.
Well, he wants to control all these children so that he can reshape the world.
No, but it's really funny because so many people are making jokes that Vecna is literally like diddling these kids.
Oh.
Which, I mean, he's not, but it's just like the funny memes that I've seen that Vecna is like, what the fuck? Like, that this was revealed that this is what he was doing this season.
Okay,
anyways.
Well, but he's not.
He's not, but it's just the silly jokes.
There's vines or whatever sucking, or like, is it sucking stuff out of the kids' mouths?
It's pumping them in.
It's pumping something
in. Pumping them in.
Which lets Vecna control their fucking minds.
Yes.
And he likes the children because, okay, that sounds wrong.
Do you see what I mean?
Okay, there's no way. He likes the children because they're weak, and you can easily shape their mind. Okay, so Vecna is a fucking groomer.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, the way we just said that just okay.
Does it click in your mind now?
Yeah, so
he's
Vecna
a fucking groomer.
Is a fucking pervert.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, anyway, let's carry on.
Anyways,
now I'm going to look at it very differently when we watch the next 3 episodes.
Anyways, so the last 5 minutes of episode 4, we gotta talk about. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
I'm trying to think where we were at, because we kind of went on. We went off on a little tangent about Vecna being a pervert.
Well, no, because that's how the show is with that storyline.
Okay.
Anyways, so last 5 minutes of episode 4 is when things really started going fucking crazy, and I wish that I filmed our reactions to this, but we were in this, we were watching.
Yeah,
we were fucking locked.
The amount of shits, and the old oh my god, and what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So
insane.
I really think the next 3 episodes
we're gonna see
we're gonna figure out how we can do watching and do live reactions.
We're gonna see how we can do that,
and we're gonna kind of play with that a little bit.
Exactly.
But for now, you're just getting us talking, doing a play-by-play.
Yes.
She's been doing most of the talking to keep me on track, because we know I like to go off on little tangents.
Yes.
Like Supernatural.
Yes.
Take a couple of pee breaks.
So
okay, last 4 minutes.
The Demogorgons have taken the kids back to the Upside Down, and then the Demogorgons are coming back to attack Mike, Lucas, and Robin. And also,
we need to remember Will's vision, and he painted that thing on the barn.
Yes.
And there's 12 spires.
Oh.
And that's how they knew, because there was only 4 kids that he could see in there. Holly. There was 3 or 4 kids.
Holly,
so there was
and
all
the
those.
ones.
That's how they figured out it was going to be 12 kids.
Right.
Because there was 12 spires.
Right. Anyways, Lucas is in the tunnels. He gets fucking swiped by a Demogorgon. I was like, not my boy Lucas. Not my fucking boy Lucas. The kids get taken. And then the Demogorgons are back. That are, targeting Mike, Robin, and Lucas. Right? To kind of fucking end them all. And then Will has this revelation. He was like, oh my gosh.
Right, but Mike, Robin, and Lucas are all in different spots.
They're in 3 different locations. They're in
3 different locations. That's important.
3 different locations.
That's important.
So, Will remembers the little speech that Robin gave him in the tunnels. And he was like, oh my god, I have all of the answers within myself. And then cue the montage of little baby Will and little baby Mike.
Yeah, and
when
I'm
they became
thinking, oh my
friends.
god, they're gonna fuck it. This is it. Mike's dead.
Mike's dead.
I'm or because Robin's giving the speech while the little montage is going, I'm thinking, fuck, Robin's dead, because Robin, Mike, and Lucas, 3 different locations, all have Demogorgons ready to fucking kill them.
And how the fuck are they gonna get out of this? Because 11's in the Upside Down.
Right.
Anyways, after the montage is over, it's very heartwarming. I didn't cry, but I've seen other people cry at it, and honestly, valid. Like, it is a very heartwarming
It was, yes.
moment. You have no emotions anyways.
No, I'm a cold-hearted bitch.
So, after the montage is over, it's literally fucking Mike standing there like this because
Well, he's getting ready to cash it in.
Because the Demogorgon is coming to fucking fuck him up, and then it pans out, and the Demogorgon is just in fucking.
It's fucking.
It's just.
It's
in,
frozen.
It's frozen
motion.
in air. So it's like, oh.
And then do you
my
not see?
fucking god! And then it pans over to Will, who is fucking.
And his eyes are white too, right?
His eyes are white.
Yeah, and
like
I mean,
Vecna's.
what a fucking strong moment there.
What a
It was
fucking
like,
sequence.
holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
This kid has superpowers, but they're
They're
getting
not
channeled.
like, but they're
through
not like,
Vecna.
but they're not like 11s.
Right. They come off differently,
They're different.
but he's also channeling them through Vecna.
So these aren't necessarily his powers.
But the beauty part
these
is,
are Vecna's powers.
but he's using Vecna's powers to save his friends,
Exactly.
not kill them.
exactly.
That's
So
very important, I think.
then the Demogorgon goes to fuck up Lucas. Will sees it through his eyes, and he stops it with the other hand from a different location.
When does he do the?
And then, no, because he has both of his hands like this.
Right.
And then when it goes to go and get Robin, he does it with his head. And he's like stopping it that way. And then he pulls down, and then he does the fucking Vecna crunch.
Yeah, where the Demogorgons are now getting the old.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, holy.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck.
like, I don't know what our reactions were, but I don't think we were like screaming and hooting and
I
hollering.
was screaming.
But I think maybe we were.
I was screaming because I was like, holy fucking
I
shit.
think I was just doing my usual, holy fuck, that's crazy.
I was like, no fucking way they gave Will powers. Like, everyone was saying for the longest time, they gave fucking Will powers. Crazy fucking shit. Let's get into theories now. I think Will's gonna be bad. Because I think there's gonna come a point where he can't control the Vecna powers because he's gonna be constantly fighting with Vecna for domination. And maybe Vecna's gonna take over his body and maybe use Will's body for bad stuff. I don't know.
Well, I mean, here's I don't know if it's really even a theory. It's just kind of a fact that if they really want to kill Vecna,
They have to kill Will.
they have to kill Will.
They have to.
So kill Will to kill Vecna. Do you know what I mean?
Kill Will.
You can't kill Vecna to kill Will. You have to kill Will
Yeah.
to kill Vecna. Not
Yeah.
to be confused with Kill Bill,
Right.
which would
And when
be,
I arrive,
which would be Robin's mother,
Uma Thurman.
Kill
Will is Maya's version of Kill Bill.
Yes. Maya
Yeah.
Hawke,
Maya Hawke.
Uma Thurman,
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, Kill Bill,
Kill Will.
Quentin Tarantino. Wait, is Quentin Tarantino Kill Bill? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jesus.
okay. So who do we think that they're gonna fucking kill off?
Lucas. Dustin.
Okay, I'll be quite honestly. I would not be upset if they Dustin, because his attitude right now, frankly, fucking sucks.
But I love Dustin.
Okay, well, he needs to get back to the old Dustin.
I think he's going to sacrifice himself for Steve.
Oh, okay. If he does that, then I might not shed a tear, but I might feel really bad.
And I also think that Lucas is going to die protecting Max.
Okay.
Who else?
Now,
I think Will's going to die.
I think,
Probably.
and I really honestly think, because this is very much, and you've now started playing D&D, so you kind of understand it a bit more.
Yes.
It really is very much exactly like D&D, the game that they were playing.
Sort of.
Sort of? Okay, but let's get into the Kaz.
Yes. This is what... Listen, I'm delusional.
If they don't bring back Eddie as Kaz, they've missed the boat.
And here's the thing with that theory, okay? So, Kaz is basically a vampire god, to my knowledge. And I think he was killed by bats, thus becoming this vampire god. And he becomes Vecna's right-hand man, right? He starts to work for Vecna. This is D&D lore. And the way that Eddie died, by the demo bats.
And his body's not there anymore.
And we didn't see his body being taken away.
No.
Maybe Vecna or
maybe the demo bats took him away.
No, the demo bats died with the fire from... Anyways. Maybe Vecna... Or, yeah, let's just say maybe the demo bats took him away.
Maybe there were some demo bats that weren't there and they survived, okay?
Maybe they took him away.
Yes.
And now, this is what I maybe think. Honestly, if it's not gonna happen, that's totally okay. I'll continue being delusional. I think Eddie is at Hawkins' lab because that's where the demo bats are.
Right, because Dustin figured out that wall goes all the way around Hawkins.
All the way around.
And in the center of it is the lab. So they're saying now, we have to go to the lab.
We have to go to the lab. And if Eddie's going to be anywhere, it's going to be the lab.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to hold my fucking breath, okay?
We can hope.
Listen, but also, yes, the Duffers did say that Eddie was dead. He's not coming back. Joseph Quinn did say Eddie's dead. He's not coming back. What the fuck did Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire say when they asked if they were going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home? Hell no, we're not going to be in Spider-Man. That's insane.
And that was a great kept secret up until...
the movie came out.
Well, because people saw their names in the credits.
I didn't know they were in the movie until I saw it in theaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't really remember how it all came about, but yeah, it was like a huge...
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So who's to say that
to
Joseph
say
Quinn...
They didn't keep it a secret.
Who's to say Joseph Quinn couldn't be there for maybe 3 or 4 days filming like a 2-second sequence?
Exactly.
Like, come on. It would be
really,
incredible.
I just really think they will have missed the boat
If they don't bring back Eddie, they're fucking stupid. I'm saying it. Like, that was such a beloved character.
Here's a theory I thought of today.
What is it?
Okay. So, in my theory, we're going to fast forward to present day, and the movie is going to go into present day.
What movie?
Or the TV show Stranger Things.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to fast forward to present day with Will, Mike, Lucas, everybody.
In their 50s?
Yeah, and they're all patients in a mental hospital, and they've literally just been playing a really big game of D&D, and we've been watching them play it for the last 4 or 5 years.
That's a stupid fucking theory. And if they do that, I'm going to be pissed. That is the laziest writing in TV show history.
But wouldn't that be
if they're just fucking mentally insane playing D&D this entire time? That'd be fucked.
Would that be fucking funny?
No, it wouldn't. I would actually shoot myself in the head if that was the end of the show.
It wasn't a real theory that I have. It's just something I thought of that would be really fucking dumb if they did something like that.
That would be like Game of Thrones fucking dumb.
Like, let's do all this for the last 9 years and end it with all of them being patients at a mental hospital.
Stupid.
Playing a really big game of D&D.
That would be ridiculous.
Okay, anyway, that's not really
and I hate that.
That's not an actual theory I'm thinking that's going to happen. I just thought it was silly, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because as soon as I shot it down, you were like, oh no, I think that's so fucking dumb.
No. It was just something silly I was thinking about. I just thought it would be funny. Don't really think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Eddie's going to come back as Kaz, be a good guy, defeat Vecna, and we're all going to live happily ever after.
And if Eddie doesn't come back, that's okay.
You know what? The first 4 episodes, have been fantastic.
Fantastic.
We already know what we're doing Christmas Day.
Yes.
We don't hang out with family because we don't have any family. The ones that are alive, they fucking suck. We're going to be watching fucking Stranger Things the next 3 episodes.
Of course.
And we're going to figure out how to do live reaction.
We're going to figure out how to watch the TV show with our commentary on it here as well.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that because that'll be really, really fun.
We're going to figure it out.
But yeah, fantastic season so far. I love it. Of course, all of the theories that are going around, I mean, there's so many. I feel like we talked about the ones that we believe.
I think
unless there's other ones.
I think your feed has more of that kind of stuff than mine.
Yeah, clearly.
Like, I'm getting the odd Stranger Things thing, but I'll be honest, I don't want Jonathan and Nancy to wind up together.
Yeah, he's going to propose to her, right?
I
we forgot we talked about the...
I honestly hope he kicks the bucket and she gets back together with Steve. Because let's face it, Steve started out an asshole.
Yes.
But he found the wrong in his ways, and he became like a super nice dude.
Yeah.
Love Steve.
Totally.
I don't like Jonathan. I just think he's a flake. Like, he's just there.
Yeah, kind of.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Steve has redeemed himself in so many different ways.
And Jonathan's so insecure. No, I'll climb the tower. No, I'll climb the tower.
Yeah, no, that's true, actually.
And Steve wasn't even thinking anything macho about it. Steve was just like, I'll go climb up there. And Jonathan's like, I will. I'll do it. Anyways, yeah.
Really funny. And it's also really funny that Nancy also takes Steve's side, too, when they're in the Upside Down.
Right.
And Steve is like... and Jonathan's probably fucking, like, got steam coming out of his ears and his fucking asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
just being like, fuck.
If they're going to kill people off, let's face it, Ted could, like, I don't even know why they're keeping him around for comic relief.
I guess.
Jonathan really wouldn't lose any sleep over that one.
I am going to be really upset if Lucas dies.
Yeah, I mean...
I love Lucas.
His, when Max was dead for that in season 4.
In season 4,
his acting in that scene.
Oh my god, his performance,
incredible. I'm not one to get choked up very often, but oh my god, I felt his pain.
No, I watched it again last night, and I cried.
Because you know what? It's like you're there with him. You're feeling it.
Yeah.
The raw emotion.
Yeah. His Erica, help. That was improvised. And that makes it feel so much more real.
Oh my god, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it would be sad if anybody fucking croaked, but number 1 on my hit list, Jonathan. I mean, like, you can go, buddy. Like, you can go. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah. I just don't want him with Nancy. I really don't. I want Nancy and Steve to be together. I can still see the chemistry there.
Well, yes.
There's,
Yeah.
Come on, it's Joe. When I'm good at it.
And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah.
So I'm super excited I haven't been super excited for Christmas for a very long time.
And we're also going to be excited for Christmas for another reason, because we're having Friendsmas.
I'm hosting Friendsmas over here on the 21st.
Yes.
And apparently there's not very much hosting for me to do because...
so many people are bringing
oh my gosh,
their own little
I'm
treats.
So excited. I'm really trying to hold on to these last 5 teeth as long as possible.
Yeah.
This front one's making it really difficult because it's aching.
Yeah.
But
you know what? This just about does it for us.
Wait. Hold on.
And we're going to go set up the Christmas tree.
We are, and I think the only advice I have for this week's podcast is don't talk to strangers, especially if their name is Mr. What's-It, because you could find yourself in a whole fucking shitload of trouble.
That's fantastic.
Don't talk to strangers.
Yes.
And wash your hands after you wipe your bum. I did not. I'm going to go do that now.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us for this lovely podcast episode where we talked about Stranger Things.
Yeah, and we'll see you fuckers next week.
Goodbye.
Toodles.